Olá meninas, tudo bem com vocês? Não. Olá meninas, não. Hi, my beautiful sisters. I hope you are all doing well. But I'm back. I'm here to show you in a short video how I refresh my hair, my coils using a tea that I made at home. It has been 3 days since I made these coils and these twists that came out like this. Then I am using now this tea to refresh my hair. I want to refresh it, give it a nice refreshment from my scalp. So I'm just spraying it on my scalp because there is rosemary and hibiscus. This is a tea that I made and I'm using for my scalp because it's good for the scalp. It promotes hair growth, it nourishes the scalp and brings hydration to your hair. So I'm using it to spray to hydrate my hair, and I'm also using it to promote hair growth. So I'm spraying it all over my hair. It's a bit dry, as you can see, but after refreshing it, I want it to look a bit wet and give that hydration that it needs right now. Yeah, I'm spraying it all over and then I can shake it already. Yeah, but I'm still not satisfied. I'm going to be putting it again, spraying it, and it's not just hydration, it also promotes your hair growth, nourishing, and all the good stuff that your hair needs. Yes. Yeah, so you just follow the video and you will see how simple it is to make this tea. You can use it for your hair and you'll see a huge difference in your hair. It's going to turn out like this red, but it doesn't not harm anything in your hair. It doesn't damage the hair. You don't need to worry about the color. Yeah, at this point you don't need anything else, but if you want to add some oil or cream, you are welcome to do so. Yeah, so just follow the video. What I have here, I have my hibiscus powder. Yes, you can use this. You can use this one, and you can use the one that comes from the tea bags. Yes, you can also use that one. There is no problem. And this one is rosemary. It's dried already. I'm using the dried one. And I'm using some essential oils. I have tea tree oil, I have lemongrass essential oil, and I also have the rosemary essential oil. Now, since I'm going to keep this tea in my room, I'm going to use preservative. This is broad spectrum preservative for DIY for skin and hair. It doesn't do any bad thing to your hair. So this is the spraying bottle that I'm using. I've used this and then I didn't throw away the bottle. So use whatever you have. If you have something more special, it's okay, but I decided to use this one. Yeah, and then those are the measurements that I'm using. My funnel, I have my water here, and my pot, yes, you are going to see. I'm using a 1/3 cup of hibiscus powder. Then I'm also going to use a tablespoon of rosemary to make this combination. Yeah, you can use less. A tea bag, if you are going to use only for one day, you can just use 1 tea bag of hibiscus tea. And then rosemary, I'm using a tablespoon, as you see. Yeah, and I mix it with the hibiscus powder. Yes, this is what I have. A very simple recipe and very powerful. Don't underestimate this thing. This is powerful. Yes, I can say that. Yes, I'm going to be pouring it on my pot, in the pot. Let me correct myself. Yeah, this is English with me. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say there is that if you don't have rosemary, you can use a tea, green tea. If you don't have a green tea, you can use rooibos tea. If you don't have rooibos tea, you can use any other green leaves that you can boil, and that's good to your hair, like mint. Mint you can use. You can also use bay leaves, you boil it, or neem leaves, you boil it, and you make a nice refresh for your hair. Yeah, that's it. Work with whatever you have at home. If you don't have those, you don't have to panic. You just go around and search whatever leaves that is near you can find, and it's available for you, and use that. The idea is to use whatever you have. Don't panic about whatever I'm using there. This is what I have in the house. So yeah, watch me going to the stove now. Stop talking and boil our tea. Yeah, it's there. It hasn't started boiling yet, but when it starts, you will see the color will turn red. Yes, now it's boiling. And then I will just remove it from the stove and leave it to dry, to cool down. And then here it's already cooled down completely. Now I'm sieving it. It will look like a blood. Yes, see, very strong, very powerful. Yes, very powerful. Believe me when I say it's powerful. But since it had some residues from hibiscus, I'll still have to sieve it with the cloth that I have. Now I'm going to use a cloth, the one that I use to sieve my products. Some people say those are my clothes for muti. But no, it's just the things that I use to sieve whatever things that I need to be completely like without any residue. Yeah, and this is what it looks like, the final product. I'm going to use my essential oils to put it in there, and yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use a preservative, and I made this amount because I'm going to be keeping outside the fridge. I will be using over the month. Yeah, so I'm putting 0% of the product. So I don't need to put this in the fridge. I can just keep it in my room, in my bathroom, and use it whenever I want. But if you don't put a preservative, you definitely need to put it in the fridge and use it within 3 to 4 days. That's the maximum that you can use. Otherwise, it's going to grow fungus and it's not going to do good to your hair. Yeah, this is the final product. If you like, leave your like, your comment, and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And then until then, I shall see you. Bye.